First up, tell me a little bit about your character for Scarlet Rose.
My character is a detective from the 1900s, and he's a very talented detective, but he has a few demons that he's trying to deal with at the same time. I don't want to give too much of the story away, but
Yes.
He's very talented but problematic in some of his issues that he has.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to get too far into it.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin
Yeah.
everyone's,
Yep.
before they see it. Now, if they watch the behind the scenes after the movie, then they'll already know everything.
Yes.
Well, which is good. So, what brought you to this project? What did you like about it?
The script is very unique. It's different. It's something that I hadn't really seen before. It kind of started as a short to begin with Alex and how we got started with it, and it turned into a feature-length film. It's kind of it's a story that I haven't really seen done before. So
That's cool. Original idea.
Yeah. It's more original than most of the things that are out there now. So
Well, that's good. That's what Hollywood
Yes.
needs. More original ideas.
yes.
So, what's been the most challenging thing about becoming your character?
I'm not terribly good at accents. There's a few spots in here that I'm going to have a bit of an Irish accent,
Oh, nice.
and that's probably been the most challenging for me. There's some accents I can do really well. I can do Southern accents pretty easy, but the European type accents I'm not terribly good at. It's a little bit ironic. My wife is from Newfoundland, and they have a lot of Irish in them. So I've heard a lot of Irish talking, and I know a lot of their slang, but copying it's not
Not
the
as
easiest thing for me. I can do it to a certain extent, but that was probably the more challenging part for me because I'm not typically an accent type person. So
gotcha. And,
some people are naturally very good at it, and I have
Yep.
to work at it.
and I guess, have you ever tried doing like a voice acting coach or?
I did not. I do.
like-
I watch a lot of videos,
Oh, just-
and watch the people with the dialect from that area, and just try to learn what I can from listening to them.
Gotcha. And I'm guessing at some point it turned Australian because a lot of the Irish and English accents.
I've never
they
been good at
kinda-
Australian either.
No.
So yeah,
It's kind of what's in your
there's a reason.
imagination.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is a period piece based on
Yes.
what you're wearing. Have you done period pieces before, or is this kind of your first
This is
step
the first
into
one. Yep, this is the first one, and that's part of what drew me to it too, because it's different than I've done before, and I'd like to try to keep as much range in my acting as I can. I don't want to get pigeonholed into always being the detective, which I am
Now
a
you're
detective in this
detective
too,
again.
but it's different. It's not the same type of character role as a typical, today type detective.
And without
which-
the technology too. I mean, you're
Yeah.
working in an era where the technology that you would have in another role in the future isn't really there. So you're kind of learning different
Yep.
techniques being that type of detective.
Yep.
That's
And learning to ride a horse, and
Oh, nice.
that was kind of fun. A little bit interesting.
Yeah. Was there an animal wrangler around
Yes.
to help it
Yep.
not fall off?
I wasn't too worried about falling off, but the horse getting away from me would not have been too
Oh
much
no,
fun.
no,
So,
not at all. So, what's been your favorite part of the project so far?
I guess just working with everybody. Honestly, I mean that's really what draws me to acting more than anything. Anyways, is just the people that you meet and kind of becoming the character for a while. The fun thing for me about acting is that I get to do things that I could never be in the real world. I mean, I maybe could be in the real world, but I don't have time to learn how to be
A detective?
certain things.
Yeah.
Whether it's detective or anything else. But I get to be that person for a little while, and that to me is the fun part. And obviously the camaraderie between everybody. Everybody seems really easy to work with, and they're all very talented. So
Definitely. And the crew has been obviously small. It's not a
it's not a
large
huge production.
crew.
No.
So working with kind of the smaller crew, do you feel it just being kind of easier, more relaxed than working on another film with a larger crew?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more relaxed. We get to joke around a lot more. It's a lot more fun versus huge sets like Empire and other huge sets that I've been on that are just, I mean, very, very much structured. You know, I mean, not that we're not structured, but we get to have a little fun here. Where on the bigger sets, it's, you know, move, go here, go there. You know?
Okay.
So.
Well, and then after reading the script, that's kind of a fun question I like asking. So, out of all the other characters in the script, is there any other role that you thought, hey, I could be this part, or you thought, hey, it would be kind of fun to jump into this character?
I like any characters for the most part, because they're just, I get to explore that character for a while and just be somebody different. This was probably the one that I would have preferred, though, so I'm glad that I have it. The only other character that would have been interesting is a female role, and that's not going to work. So
no, they're not. Actually, don't want to shave the beard.
Yeah, actually, her role is phenomenal. As an actor, it would have been a lot of fun to play that if it had been written for a male.
Oh, nice.
So, but it's not. So I get to be just this character,
cool.
Which this character's fun too. So
awesome.